Okay guys, this is part 2 of tutorial number 1 of the dragon character with the 3 different mixes. So if this is your first time seeing this tutorial, if this is your first time seeing this second part, I really suggest you go and see part 1. Alright guys, so if you were here for part 1, you guys know I said I was going to finish that part, so I did. And now we're going to get into the really delicate areas that you really don't want to touch and that you really can't touch. And that's the tooth. Alright, so you're going to use the sharp end of your marker, and you're just going to scratch in there but not overlap on your color. Just like that, guys. You know, if you have to pause the video, do it. You know what I mean? Because you definitely have to get your colors right. If your colors look wrong, you can have a beautiful drawing and then screw it up. You know what I mean, guys? And look, there's a little open white space, but see how the sharp edge of it goes in and just closes it just like that, guys. So here's the inner nostril right there, finishing that, and then from here it's just curves once again. Boom, boom, as usual. Don't overlap. Okay, and just to quickly get off of topic one more time, guys, I just wanted to give one more little shout out to a really cool youngster. He lives in Canada, Toronto I think, but I can be wrong, and he goes by Mono, and he runs the Mono crew if I'm not mistaken, and he is really a really great artist for a youngster. You guys should definitely check his videos out. He's amazing for his age. He's up for trades, he's really productive, he's a really nice guy. You know what I mean? He's definitely not a toy either. You know what I mean? He's better than a lot of people out there too. You know, him and Amazer are specifically better than a lot of people out there. And of course, thank yous and shout outs to all my new subscribers, all my new people who gave me friend requests. And you know what, guys, if you subscribe, just give me a friend request. I really don't deny anyone. You know what I mean? So
I do.
Mark does, he's mean. So what do you call it? So you guys just give me a friend request too. And if you ask me to sub you, I'll definitely sub you back. Alright guys, so what I've decided to do, I've decided to make his monkey part of his body green too, but what I'm going to do is make his hands yellow, his tail yellow, and then his wee tail green, and then these of course yellow, and then the inner ear yellow, neck yellow. Okay, so let me breeze through this. When you guys get to this area, when it's just open like this, you guys just want to follow the curves just like that. And why do we want to follow the curves, people? Very simple, because you want your character to pop. Why do you want your character to pop? Because it gets the most attention. And you want the most attention because you want the most recognition. So that's exactly why you want that, guys. You know? So it's very simple, guys, and then you just go and fill in the parts like I just did right now, and then you just do it one more time. Boom, boom, boom. Let's go throughout the entire neck like this. Okay, guys, and then here you just fill in. Make sure you don't go over to make a part of his body darker or lighter than another part, because that really doesn't look good. And I know a lot of you guys have been wanting some of these characters that I've done on my videos, and the answer is yes, but not these ones that you actually have seen me do. Alright guys, these ones that I number, those ones are going into my comic book and graffiti portfolio, because I need to show employers that I can do more than just traditional CB realism, still life, and comic book art and manga art. I need to show them that I can do mainstream pop art, which is graffiti. So I'm sorry guys, so you guys can't have these characters, but I will do some custom ones for you guys in the future, so don't even trip. Alright, so I'm doing the stomach. You guys see me using the same technique. Outline the inner area, and then you just go and naturally just smooth it in. And then when you have the leftover white parts, what do? You just go in and scratch with the tip. You know, and if you don't have a tip to your marker by now, no offense, but you might be a newbie, or sad to say, a little toy still. So let me finish the little weed tail, Amazer's little weed tail, and this one really isn't that difficult. They actually really don't even need to follow that many rules because there's so many creases. But you guys will see how difficult it's gonna get when we go in depth. You know what I mean? When you go in depth in a place like this, if you're new, it's freaking horrible. You guys will see. So I'm going through the motion right here, right here, right here. You guys see me using the same technique all the time. And I know the picture's a little curved right now to you guys. That's because I've learned how to ink from pretty much any angle that I'm looking at. And eventually you guys will definitely be able to do that. But until you can, don't do that. So it's time to do the white areas. We are done with green, guys. So we're going to do yellow because that's my secondary color. And of course I need to erase this a little bit because I don't want it to smear. And always remember, guys, erase your drawing perfectly because you never want your stuff to smear. Alright, guys. So cool. Really nice. Really, really nice. Alright, guys. Now this this marker is getting pretty dirty, and luckily it didn't mess up my picture, but luckily I have another one. I think I'm going to start using my second one. And I'm going to have to go to Walmart or something, guys, to get some new masks. Alright, guys, as you can see, it's a little dirty, but nowhere near as dirty as the other one. Alright, doing the inner ear. Now, of course, when you're using a color like yellow or gray, I am sorry. You know, if you go to an art school, they'll tell you need to use the same technique. I'm telling you, that's bull. You do not need to use the same technique when you're using a dry color or a high-pitched color. Alright? The only high-pitched color you need to ever worry about is pink. Alright, guys, so when it's yellow, do whatever you want. You know what I mean? And, guys, don't be shy. Comment. You know what I mean? I'm always ready to hear your guys' comment. You know what I mean? Anything, basically. Anything constructive. Nothing stupid, of course. You know what I mean? So, over here, of course, no technique, really. Look, I'm going crazy, and this is a nice drawing, so I'd be scared to mess it up. You know what I mean? But, since I know yellow really isn't that hurtful to a drawing, unless you gotta be a complete moronic idiot to draw outside the lines. You know what I mean? So basically, yeah, I think that's done. Okay. My cameraman is telling me 2 more minutes. Let me finish the horns. Now, guys, if I can't finish the horns and teeth in this video, you guys already know that it really doesn't take that much technique to finish these. Next video, I'm going in depth. That'll be the last video of the day or night, whenever you're watching this. Okay, guys. And then, of course, the eye. My eyes are always yellow because they pop to people more. And teeth. And of course I didn't color the inside of his mouth black yet. I don't know why I forgot, but I need to go back and do that. So, guys, I hope you guys are learning from these videos, and if you have anything, and I mean absolutely anything that you guys are too afraid of saying in the comments, private message me on how to do something, and I'll tell you more in depth in a personal message. You know what I mean? And get as many of your other graph homies to come and watch these videos too, because I want everyone to start seeing these videos. Alright, guys, comment, rate, subscribe. Next video is most likely going to be my last. Everything's going to be outlined pink too, so you guys should do that after you've done your bold and everything. Alright, guys, I'll see you, and that's video 2. Alright, bye.